Right now it's 6, more cars and fewer places. Traffic is starting to build up around the metro.
The Sherman-Minton Bridge is closed, of course, in both directions, forcing nearly 80,000 cars to find a different route to work.
And we're going to be telling you about all the detours, all the ramps that are closed, and all of the heavy traffic coming up in just a few minutes.
And we are live at MetroSafe this morning, where local and state leaders from Kentucky and Indiana are keeping a close eye on the roadways. We'll tell you what they're thinking and how the situation's moving straight ahead.
This is WLKY. Live, local, late breaking. Your complete news coverage for Greater Louisville starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Natasha Collins.
And I'm Karen Roby. Thanks so much for joining us on this Monday morning.
We will get to all of the traffic tie-ups in just a moment, but right now, let's get a check the forecast with meteorologist Matt Milosevic. Hopefully we won't have any weather to contend with, because it looks like there are enough problems on the road.
Yeah, there sure are way more problems than we need on the roadways. Weather-wise, we just have one issue this morning. It's going to be with a little patchy fog. I don't think it's going to cause too many problems, but just be on the lookout for that. You know, the drill, use low beam headlights, and add some extra space between you and the car in front of you, and we should get by just fine. Now, that fog's going to give way to a good deal of sunshine this afternoon. Doppler network showing a clean sweep after some showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. We are leaving that unsettled weather behind as it pushes on off to the east. High pressure moves on in, and we're expecting a good deal of sunshine in your forecast. Temperature starting out in the 50s and 60s this morning, from 61 in Huntingburg to 56 in E-Town, 59 up to the north and east in Madison, 63 right now at Louisville International Airport, and 3 cooler outside our studio doors. But clear skies, calm breezes, and a damp ground, all a good combination for the fog development that we do have in parts of the viewing area. School day forecast, and as well as through the afternoon today, expect a start on the foggy side at 60. High temperatures, though, with a good deal of sunshine, up to 84. It feels like Southern California. The roadways are going to look like Los Angeles as well, I think, as we really pick up the traffic over what looks to be the next couple of months with the Sherman-Minton Bridge closed. Lexi Sheen has the latest update right now in the traffic center. How's it going, Lexi?
Well, Matt, things are moving right now, but we're definitely expecting some big slowdowns on the roadways this morning. We're going to get right to it. We're going to take a live look from the WLKY News Chopper. He's flying high above the bridges this morning, where you see lots of headlights. Again, those are moving, but moving slowly already. We're going to have some special lane dividers on I-65 across the Kennedy Bridge to make traffic move more firmly southbound there. You cannot enter the right-hand lane across the Kennedy Bridge. Once you're on the bridge, you're going to have to enter that lane beforehand, which is going to channel traffic onto I-64 and also I-71. A few minutes ago, Chopper was giving us a look. Right now you're seeing that backup that's already being caused, seeing a lot more cars on the roadways. A few minutes ago, he was giving us a live look at some of the other ramps that are being blocked off this morning as well. We're going to get to those. We're going to switch over, take a look at the maps. If you're heading across the if you usually head across the Sherman-Minton Bridge, that is, from southern Indiana, you're going to have to take I-64 to I-265 eastbound, then reconnect with I-65 opposite way if you usually take the Sherman-Minton Bridge in from downtown Louisville this morning. Also in the metro area, the ramps from 65 northbound to 64 eastbound are shut down, as is the ramp from 64 westbound to I-65. That means you can only enter the Clark Memorial Bridge from 71 southbound this morning. In Jeffersonville, the ramp from West Court Avenue to 65 will also be blocked off between 6 and 10 a.m. to avoid adding additional traffic at exit 0 onto the Kennedy Bridge. We'll switch over right now, take a quick look at the Clark Memorial. That's where you're seeing 3 lanes heading southbound across the Clark Memorial Bridge from southern Indiana into downtown Louisville from 6 to 10 a.m. There, those 3 lanes are going to be moving southbound, 1 lane moving northbound. They'll reverse that for the afternoon commute this morning. So we're also we can switch back and take a live look from the WLKY News Chopper at he's actually going to, we have Chopper Bill available with us. Chopper Bill, so we switch back over. You were showing us some of that backup earlier. What can you tell us about what's happening now?
Well, Lexi, what you're looking at right here is just the bridge itself and where it meets I-65. And as we pull out and move the camera up I-65 southbound, you will just see nothing but white headlights this morning. It's something we're not accustomed to seeing when we do traffic this early in the morning, right after the 6 o'clock hour. So it most definitely looks like people are heeding the warnings. They're leaving for work early, so expect long delays. As you can see here, headlights as far as we can see. Actually, we can see these steady line of cars all the way up to 265, which is about a 3-mile commute down to the river. So boy, you're going to expect some delays this morning as we get closer to the morning rush. Back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Chopperville. Also going to be affecting some school buses that head in through the junction this morning, as is it going to be affecting everyone that doesn't even use the bridges. Everyone around downtown and the junction is definitely going to be affected this morning. We'll continue to keep you updated on that, but right now, I'm going to toss it back over to the news desk with Karen and Natasha. Good morning.
All right, good morning to you, Lexi. Thanks so much. Well, we continue our team coverage this morning with Marissa Alter.
She's live at Metro Safe, where officials from several local agencies are monitoring the situation. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning, Natasha. Kentucky and Indiana officials telling drivers to prepare for traffic headaches, but to keep it slow and be patient. A lot of agencies helping out with this effort, including Indiana State Police and Louisville Metro Police. Sergeant Kevin Hamlin joining us this morning. Sir, have you ever dealt with a traffic situation like this in your years of service?
Never to this magnitude. This is a first for a lot of us.
So talk to me about what your officers will be doing to try to make things run as smoothly as possible.
Well, we're going to have officers set up at the major intersections at 2nd Street, River Road, Main Street. Basically, we're going to be controlling the light in order to keep traffic flowing.
And what do you want drivers to know? I know that, unfortunately, there could be some fender benders, and you do have some advice for people who are involved in those.
Yes, we do. Should you be involved in a major, or I should say a minor collision, please move your cars to the side of the road. We will come to you and we will go ahead and take the report, but we need to be able to keep traffic flowing. So should you be involved in an accident, please just move your car to the side of the road and then call for police, or you can go online and you can take the report yourself by getting a state form and sending it in. It's just important that you get the name of the other driver that's involved and the license plate of the vehicle.
All right, Sergeant Kevin Hamlin, we thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I don't know if you guys at home can see behind me, but there are all the Trimark cameras, also a map showing the traffic patterns, the traffic plan that was established yesterday by several local leaders. Again, the advice from everyone here is to leave early, be patient, if possible, carpool, if possible, telecommute. And again, when they say leave early, they don't mean 5 or 10 minutes early. They mean 45 minutes to an hour early. Live from Metro Safe, Marissa Alter, WLKY News.
All right, thanks a lot, Marissa. Greater Clark County schools are helping parents start their commutes earlier. All elementary schools in Jeffersonville except Spring Hill Elementary will be open at 6:30. The parents must accompany their child into the building and sign them in. The school district is charging a $7 fee for the first child and $5 for each additional child to provide that extended service. Once your commute is over this morning, tell us what your experience was like. You can help out other drivers by leaving a comment on our Facebook page.
President Obama rallying public support for his jobs plan, but does it have the Republican support it needs to pass Congress? I'm Kate Amara in Washington.
And 10 years after the attacks, a national memorial opens at Ground Zero. We have details on that memorial coming up next on WLKY News.
And outside of some patchy morning fog, the weather is quiet for the start of the work week. Expecting nice and warm temperatures for the afternoon. Find out how high the mercury will climb and what's in store in your 7-day forecast coming up next.
Live look right now at what's already becoming a backup because of the closure on the Sherman Bridge. We've got lots of ramps that are closed, lots of lane changes. Give you all the details coming up next.